guys, what's up? It's me, Andrea. Today we're going to do dealing with like online stuff and like fake people. Not like fake like as in their meat. Catfish and things like that. I was never a catfish and so to say like let's meet up and things like that in like a relationship. Never like that. This was like, I don't even know, during like middle school. I was on MySpace back then. I don't know, I just kind of ended up adding like random people and random people would add me. It was like a fun little environment to just talk to people all over the world. A certain group of people that I became friends with, I don't know if they personally knew each other in real life or what. One of these people does YouTube videos nowadays and she always talked about this. I kind of became friends with somebody who was like pretending to be her, if that makes sense. So that's Taylor. We like follow each other on Twitter and I just freaking love her videos. Who's Taylor Parks. I have her channel linked below. I freaking adore her. Basically it was like these two guys who said that they were brothers at the beginning. One of them would say his name was Dustin, the other one said his name was Colton. And then it was this girl named Brittany and then Taylor, Jenny, and Roman. And a few other of like Taylor's friends. But the thing how I like realized, kind of like the thing is you always have to break it down. Like nowadays if anyone is getting catfished, I'm just like, not that I'm gonna be like you're stupid for that, but it's like there's so many ways to go about it. Like dude, we're in a world that if somebody doesn't want to FaceTime, Skype, call you physically on the phone, Snapchat you, it's like you're getting catfished because there's so many ways for you to know that you're not being catfished. My thing is like if they already have an input to the internet and they're talking to you, that means they have internet and they can FaceTime you and they could do all these things. Back in MySpace when people would make each other signs, I have a couple, I'll put some here on the screen if I can find them. People would do signs for their friends and things like that, like oh Andrea or like oh I love Andrea, like signs like that on MySpace and things like that. And I would too, and then that's how I kind of realized that these people weren't real because the girl, Brittany, she was like, oh I want to make one for you, and I was like, okay, like I made one for her like with my hand. I was like, cute, right? And then she sent me one and it's like, she was just kind of like standing like this and then it was like on her chest type of deal. Like, you know, like when you edit a picture and then you could like type stuff on it, it was like that. Like it wasn't like actual like marker type of deal, you know? Dustin, I knew he wasn't real because I think the real guy's name was Josh. He even uploaded a video lip singing but like chilling. And somebody's like, Josh. He's like, what? Once that video came out, he's like, oh, like my name is Dustin Josh Colton, which was supposedly his brother. There was never pictures of them together or anything. But it's like kind of changed faces, if that makes sense. Like you put one picture of this guy that was really seen and the next day was another guy who was seen, but you knew it wasn't the same guy. Taylor and Jenny and Roman and Kat, I think one of the girls' name was Catherine, Katie, I don't even know. Those people were all friends in real life and they were like MySpace famous. Like Taylor makes videos now. Hi Taylor, if you're watching. We befriended all these people who obviously weren't the real them. We were like friends, but it wasn't like, hey, let's going out, because I would never meet these people in real life because it was like they lived in Michigan supposedly. I was like searching for Taylor's page and all these other Taylors pop up and I was just like, it was a little iffy here. Then she made like a video like, this is my real MySpace profile. Like, Taylor, if you're watching this, you made like a million of those videos where you're like, this is my new MySpace one. We like all knew each other because there was like pictures of them together and I was like, this looks pretty legit. But yeah, definitely not legit because one of them ratted the other one out because she's like, oh, I technically found another Jenny. And I was like, another one? Well, I'm so confused right now. It happened to me too. There was these like MySpace pages who like use site models. They're like, hey, would you want a site model for us? And I was like, what the? It was like literally their Photoshop skills were so freaking cool that they made it look like you were like in this background thing. It was like going out, it was really cool. And they would edit your picture and they'd be like, you'd be like their site model. Out of nowhere, somebody in my family said, why do you have a MySpace with the name Alyssa? I was like, I don't have a MySpace with the name Alyssa. That they put Alyssa because I had an A necklace for Andrea. Weird sites were like, not that they were like selling your pictures, but they would like edit pictures of like Demi and Selena, things like that. And they would edit them all nice and cool. And then there was like one of me and my friend, which this picture was a really cool picture. I wish I had it, but it looked pretty legit. And they're just like unknowns, like, and then you'd see like other random girls like and their friends and then like people would take those pictures and be like, oh, me and so. And I was just like, no, that's me and my friend. Like, what do you mean you and so? And it was just like somebody said like, that's you. Like, I know your face. And then somebody else is like, dude, there's this girl on MySpace who looks just like you. And I was like, that is me. I also found out from like a really weird, strange guy who was really old and it was kind of freaky because I was like in middle school. And he messaged me, he's like, I just want to let you know, I thought you were this person. I feel like it's really freaky when you're on the end that it's like, that's not me. Like, I'm sorry that this person, like, may have said some really nice things to you and you thought that was me, but it's like, you couldn't have been like, can you Skype me? Can you call me? Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not in love with you. Like, I'm sorry. This is awkward. You're really old. Like, it was something really awkward to me. My advice is to, like, people who think that they're getting catfished and things like that, it's like, we're in 2015. If you're talking to somebody on the internet who has like internet in their hands and they say they can't Skype, FaceTime, Snapchat you, something like this, we have a big problem. don't ignore the red flags. I've always kind of said that I'm not one to like do online dating because it kind of freaks me out. If you have access to a computer to be tweeting me or like Facebooking me or MySpacing me, you have access to Skype, a phone. You can't have Instagram and say you can't get Snapchat. Like, there's no way. Just be careful. I mean, I'm not an advocate for saying I'm gonna go get married with somebody online because it kind of scares me, but I never know what the future can hold. Gotta be careful. The internet is a very nice thing, but it's also very dangerous. Don't give your personal information out to people that you don't know are real. Be safe online, guys. I'm telling you guys, just please be safe online. Careful who you talk to. Just make sure they're legit. Don't ignore the red flags. I don't know what kind of advice I can give you for that, but that's all I gotta say for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.